From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off from Arrowhead. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
2nd and 10 now. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 48. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
You kidding me? 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Pistol now for Mahomes. Kelce makes the catch. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. him gain about a handful there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Turnover, it's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Kamara running out of the gun. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got Shaheed. Down the left sideline he goes. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
First down from the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he'll be out of bounds at the 22-yard line on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. Offense in the hurry up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. From his end zone, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Hill. To the outside and complete to Olave. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running behind center with Kamara. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That's the end of our... We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Another run for Kamara. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. That's Worthy running the slant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And not much. He maybe got a few across the 30 to about the 32. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pacheco hauls it in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're going for it with Mahomes. He connects downfield on 4. That's a 26-yard gain on 4th down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. He's on the move. He's got it! Oh, what body control to stay in and get the 2 feet down. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. Pacheco has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He's got it on the bootleg. Headed out right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hill. Gets this one to Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Now Hill. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Hill now. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He finds Johnson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hill. On the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's out of bounds, down at the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's 2nd and goal. Throwing it again here. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying the time for that play that led to the score.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Excellent. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. The Chiefs signaled for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's trying to push the field. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And, well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock, but with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are going to elapse here in our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he could only get a low yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Finds him over the middle. He tucks him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. That's George Karlaftis who got there for the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Hill. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. They bring Olave in motion. Play action on 1st down. And it falls incomplete. Went for the deep ball there, but just couldn't connect. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. They connect on the deep shot. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints tie this game at 21. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Run from Pacheco to start the half. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes out to the left. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. Trying again, following the sack. Has his man, it's Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Pacheco hauls it in. And this one doesn't go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. He'll throw it. He connects downfield on 4. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is...
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Hill now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hill to throw. He's on the in route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Shaheed motioning right. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Duke's at a one-stop, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. Getting out to his left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down from the red zone. This throw is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints tie us up 28-all. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They give to Pacheco to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running left with Pacheco. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
70 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's back to throw. The back's got it. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Play action, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the incompletion on 1st, here's 2nd and goal. Blitz coming, Mahomes. He's got him, that's Pacheco. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Back to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DeAndre Hopkins' way there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on 3rd and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it could be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Big play here, tie game, and here comes 4th and goal.
Hey, 43.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hill now. This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Saints losing by 7. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now Hill. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now to throw. Kamara's got it. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Big gain downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints cut it to a point late in this one. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw. On target to Worthy. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Right back to Pacheco. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. This from 35 yards away. That one is good! And they've taken back the lead. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game